Netflix is hemorrhaging subscribers by the millions, and the world's richest man just lit the fuse. Look, we know you're probably not really going to cancel your membership. I mean, we get it. You've got shows to finish, but millions of other people are. They're pulling the plug after Elon Musk joined the revolt against their child-targeting propaganda. What started as parental outrage over gay dads putting toddlers in tutus has exploded into a full-scale corporate meltdown. The streaming giant that once ruled entertainment is now ground zero for the culture war. Stock prices are plummeting, executives panicking, and it all accelerated when Musk tweeted one word that changed everything. And you're about to see the tweets that triggered the avalanche, so keep on watching. And while Netflix pushes their agenda on your kids, millions of parents are focusing on what really matters, their health and their family's well-being. Just like you're protecting your children from harmful content, you should probably protect your body from aging. A meta-analysis of 23 controlled trials proved collagen supplements deliver real improvements in skin hydration and elasticity. That's why I trust Ageless Multi-Collagen. It's science-backed protection against aging. With 5 types of premium collagen, it helps reduce wrinkles and supports joint health. While you're cutting toxic entertainment from your life, add something beneficial. Get 51% off at healthwithgary.com. The promotion includes free VIP health coaching for life, the 14 foods for amazing skin ebook, a 60-day guarantee, and free shipping. Take control of what goes into your body, not just what goes into your mind. That website, again, is healthwithgary.com. Now, this is what started it all 24 hours ago. Look at the bottom of the screen there. Elon Musk writes one word, same, and starts an avalanche. He was 9mm SMG says, great to see people canceling Netflix. This was the last straw for me. Now, if you recall, this was the controversial Netflix film called Cuties, and it featured some very young girls doing some very provocative things. This was a couple years back. I've never seen the actual show, but it created an insane amount of outrage because of the adult themes that these children were engaged with. Elon Musk said, yes, that was the last straw as well. And now an avalanche. People are posting all of the crazy nonsense that people are seeing on Netflix. For example, Ian and Miles Cheong. Netflix is promoting woke gender pronouns and indoctrinating children with transgender ideology. These are shows meant for kids. Cancel your Netflix subscription. I'm not sure what show this is specifically, but let's see.
Everything okay, Fred? Well, the last time I saw my grandma, I used a different name and pronouns. That was before I discovered that it feels more like me.
Oh, so cartoon animals use a different name and a pronoun. Look at that. And this Netflix FAFO, they found out. Cancel Netflix. Of course, memes are flooding. The killer in real life, the killer on Netflix. How they race swap individuals. Here's another one. Eric Conservative says, yes, I canceled Netflix. I cannot and will not hand money over to a company that is pushing this LGBTQRSTUWZ crap on children. Sorry, not sorry. I hope Elon Musk creates a competitor. That would be amazing. Okay, so quote tweeting lives at TikTok. Shows for toddlers on Netflix called Gecko's Garage shows kids joining an LGBTQ pride parade and waving pride flags to celebrate alternate. Now, to be clear, this is children's programming, and if that's your thing, that's on you, man. You know, you want to participate in that life, go for it. That is on you. That's between you and God. But don't put it in my kids' faces. That's all. That's all I have to say. And that's what they're doing on Netflix. Netflix, this is Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene just 3 hours ago. She says, absolutely disgusting. Netflix is pushing woke Democrat gender ideology and non-binary propaganda onto kids. My Protect Children's Innocence Act makes it a felony to do that to bodies under the guise of so-called gender-affirming care. What is this? This was another Libs of TikTok. Transformers Earth Spark. A kids show on Netflix is pushing woke gender identity propaganda on 7-year-olds. Okay, let's see what we have here.
Right, but what a wonderful word for a wonderful experience.
Place. It's hard to know who's dangerous or not.
That's true, though disappointing.
Hey, it's okay. I know I'm safe when I'm with my friends or other non-binary people.
Non-binary?
People who aren't female or male. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
I always knew my pronouns felt right, but what a wonderful word for a wonderful experience.
Place. It's hard to know who's dangerous.
So they're promoting it there. Activists walk around completely naked at a pride parade on the streets of Toronto. Remember that? Can't even show you the video. So we have this from Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is fighting back. Netflix is doubling down. Digigal writes, Netflix is doubling down on pushing woke and trans ideology at children. Parents should think twice before letting their kids watch. Even Elon Musk has had enough and canceled his Netflix subscription today. Time to cancel Netflix. Here's another show.
Saying something when I spent... It's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney. And I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier. And that's saying something when I spent today chased by terrifying zombie mascots. Pugsley reminded me how important it is to live your life without apology. So I think I gotta give living here a shot. Don't you?
You don't need my permission. I just wouldn't want Courtney as a roommate.
We'll be the best of friends!
It's not the park. It's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney. And I can choose if and when.
Now, this, to be clear, this has been going on for quite some time. In fact, we called it out. This is back May 21st of 2024. Netflix caught grooming your kids on Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Now, actually, we first reported this on July 26th of 2022. Here's the scene. I'm going to show it to you. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous has a lesbian same-sex couple. They hinted at it in season 3, developed the storyline through seasons 4 and 5, another kids show on Netflix. And I was actually watching this with my kids, and I could detect what was happening. I could detect that these characters were about to do something. You could feel the buildup. Let's hear my take on it back then. Forward it. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous goes out with a queer roar. Netflix is notorious for pushing woke messages on children and teens. Now parents around the country are raising a stink over what they did at the end of their animated show based on Jurassic Park. Here is a clip from that. So, my children have been watching this show. They've been watching this season. I've been watching it with them. I've been enjoying it. Great storyline. And then all of a sudden, this shows up on the third to last episode of the season. And my wife and I are scrambling to fast forward it and trying to understand what's happening. Now we have to explain to our children, completely off guard, and blindsided. I mean, we were totally blindsided by this entire thing. I had to jump onto my phone. I had to start searching, and I found this article right here. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous goes out with a queer roar. So we were watching the show, and then we could see what was about to happen, and that's when I found this article. Now my kids, they wanted to keep watching. I'm like, I can't believe we have to do this, and we relented and we continued watching, but we would fast forward it every time. And the only thing we could do is use it as a teaching moment. I mean, children should not be subjected to this type of animated affection. I mean, in any capacity. Now, what's really interesting about this is that I looked up the rating for this. According to Netflix themselves, the series is rated PG, based on scenes of violence that parents may think is inappropriate for children. In other words, while the series is considered suitable for under 12s, there are scarier moments that could spook younger children. So right here at Radio Times, they're reporting that the show is perfectly fine. Now, is this something that you would allow somebody under 12 to witness? I mean, it's completely caught us off guard. I mean, we were watching every season, enjoying it with our kids, a family moment, and then we had to be subjected to this. And I'll tell you, though, early on in the season, I could sort of sense that something might occur, but I just kind of brush it off as maybe they were just trying to placate to the LGBTQ community. But then it just came right out, full blown. And we were subjected to this. Now, my kids never saw this moment. I mean, I saw it coming. I fast forwarded through. But it was totally a blindsiding moment. Jurassic. Now people are canceling their Netflix accounts. So we've been tracking this for quite some time, as you can tell. And it's now reaching a fever pitch. Elon Musk leading the charge to cancel Netflix. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. Now, Netflix made a fatal miscalculation. They thought American parents would sit quietly while their platform pushed transgender ideology on toddlers. They thought wrong. When Elon Musk simply tweets the word same to cancellation calls, he didn't just endorse a boycott, he legitimized a revolution. Millions are voting with their wallets, and Netflix stock price is the casualty report. Now, this isn't about one streaming service. It's about corporate America learning that grooming kids has consequences. They can hide behind representation all they want, but parents see through the propaganda. I did. Coco Melon with drag queens, Cuties still available, writers celebrating conservative deaths. That's not entertainment, that's indoctrination. So here's the question. Will you actually cancel Netflix or just complain about it online? Now be honest in the comments. Remember, the power is yours. Use it or lose it. While Netflix burns, support real American values with the Next News merch shop. Your kids deserve better than woke cartoons.